Good morning! Off of mute now. Good morning, this is Lila Gonzalez. I'm the author of The Reinvented Woman and founder of lilagonzalez.com. And I help entrepreneurs up-level their game, get their first clients, sell high-ticket offers, and I also help yoga teachers build higher value packages for their clients. Hello, good morning, Elle! I can see your Facebook picture right now, and it's a big victory arms. And that's what we're going to talk about today. How can we be victorious by using our body? Good morning, darling. So good to see you. And anybody who's watching later, thank you. Thank you for using your body to generate more money. Okay, why am I so excited about this? Because it works. It's worked for me. It works for my clients. I just got I'm going to post later a testimony from a client, a video testimony from a client yesterday. And what he said, he joined up with me for his business. I helped him get his first client and within just the first few weeks. And what he said, though, in the video was really beautiful. He said he learned, so he mentioned some other things, but he said, I didn't realize how important the body was. I learned how important the body was to, the business. So, hey, brother. Oh, my gosh. I have been thinking about you. I need to call you because we got to talk about Canada. I don't know exactly what day you're moving. I don't know if you're there yet. My own brother, I don't know if he's moved across the country or not. Or out of the country or not, but I know it's right around this weekend. So let's chat soon. Okay, I love you, so many hearts. So how can we use our body to generate income instead of our mind? So we've been told as kids to learn, memorize, repeat, learn, memorize, repeat. Sit in a chair, be quiet, don't move, use your brain, and repeat. That's what we were taught, okay? It doesn't work for everybody. Once you get grown up, you're like, I'm not real happy about this. I don't seem to be making the kind of income that I want. I'm not making the revenue in my business I want. What's going on? And here's what I'm going to say. I believe that you got to get out of your mind and you got to get into your body because this is only one part of you. This is all of you. There's more, but this is most of you. Okay, so the brain is the processing of the information, but all the information that you need oftentimes is in your body. All the answers you need are in your body. All the wisdom, all the responses you need are in your body. This thing can process from your heart to your brain, come out of your mouth. Yeah, I mean, I need my brain to talk right now, absolutely. But I haven't memorized what I'm going to say. I'm just letting it flow from my heart. Last night, I just came up with this idea, let it flow. That wasn't really my brain that came up with that. That was my heart, my gut, something else, something different, something beyond my brain. This idea came to talk about this today. It's simple, it's simple. So, okay, 3 reasons why your body will bring you more income than your mind. My coach I have several coaches, but one of my I would say my primary business coach, my one-on-one business coach, she is all about this. She's amazing. She teaches CEOs of big companies actually how to be extraordinary. And one of the primary tools is getting in the body. So why? A couple reasons. First off, when you're in your mind all the time, when you're in your head all the time, it tires you out. When you're doing something, like you're physically doing something, and you can do it for hours and hours and hours. Do you have anything like that where you're just like, maybe some people love to pull weeds. I know that might sound weird to some of you. Some people, actually kind of like to fold laundry. I can do it and it doesn't bother me and I kind of enjoy it. Yoga, of course, I can hula hoop. Some people can hike forever and you don't really get tired. Because you're not worried about anything, you're not thinking about anything. But when you're in your head, you're thinking, how you're studying for a test, you're coming up with some new idea, you want to create it. Like I'm creating this new thing right now. I'm excited to share with people soon. But I'm creating this new thing right now and I'm in this creative space. And it's like kind of heady. And so I'm reminding myself to get actually what the messages, the whispers I keep hearing, and I want to share this with you, is if you don't have a lot of movement, right? It's physically taking your thoughts out of your body and moving them onto paper. Okay. So energy is one reason. So if you don't have energy, you can't make more income. Let's just be real. You need the right kind of energy to make more income. You also need to be able to hold the money, hold the income when you get it. So if you're always in your head, you might be worried about what to do with the money and not thinking right. You might be not listening to your heart, listening to your gut. You might be spending it too much. You might be hoarding it, not risking enough. There's all these things that we do with money. It's weird. It's weird, but it's normal. It's very normal. Every single one of us do it. We all do weird stuff. We all do things that we're like, why do I do that? Why did I spend $5 on a coffee when I want to save for this vacation or something? We all do silly things. So I say that as I'm looking at my Starbucks right now. So I'm telling you right now, I do it too. Okay. So in order to have more energy, be in your body more. How do you get into your body? Use your breath, touch your insides, get out of your mind, get into your knee, get into your toe, get into your heart, get into your gut. I teach a lot more of that. If you have questions, reach out to me. Let me know if you're like, what do you mean by get into your body? Some of us, and I even remember when I first came to Colorado and I started like joining groups and meditating, and they would say things. They would be like, now drop down. And I'd be like, what the hell is drop down? I don't even know what drop down. Drop down and get your boogie on? Like I can twerk? No, this is my like background, dancing. And so I didn't know what drop down meant. And what it meant was get out of your head and get into your body. Use your breath. Bring your awareness into your heart, your consciousness, shift it down into your body, your torso, your belly, different parts, but just don't live from here basically. But so when I say stuff to you, if I say something, sometimes it doesn't make sense. I apologize. I hang out with kind of, entrepreneurs, and I also hang out with woo-woo world people. So you know how it is. You pick up language, and I said something about holding space recently, and somebody kind of looked at me, and I'm like, oh, geez, there I go with that woo-woo language. I need to define what I say, and then I can use it. Okay. So, also with your energy, I want to point out this so 3 reasons why. First of all, energy. Second of all, listening. And third of all, self-worth. But the first one, energy. Not only do I want you to be able to have energy versus be tired. If you're in your head, you're always tired. But also where your energy is in your body. So if your energy's up here, everybody, let me ask you, do you know somebody who's always in their head and you don't really enjoy talking to them that much? Because it's like they don't listen. They don't really get what you're saying because they're always thinking about what they're going to say. They have the best idea. I've done it. I still do it. My brain can work quick. It's a pattern. So I have to pause, get into my body, really care and listen to the other person. And here's why that'll help you generate more income, generate more revenue. Hey, Leslie, your body is your billboard for your business. Yeah. Oh, I love that. So in business, I know, Leslie, you probably know this. You've been there probably where you're like in your head and you're kind of like listening or talking too much. And then you're like, wait a minute. And you pause and you come back in your body and you're like, whew, that feels much better. People want to talk to you. Yeah, we rehearse instead of listen. Exactly. We want to, oh, I love that. You're thinking about what you're going to say next instead of just pausing and being whatever comes up. So when you're in your body, you can listen. People love to be heard. Okay? People love to be heard. When they're heard, they're seen. You get them. You can respond in a different way than the thing that you were going to say is most likely not with the thing that they needed to hear to best support them, to best create a really sweet relationship between the two of you and actually to best ground you. So the thing about being in your body is you grounded. Think about if you have a hard time with this, if you're like one of those people that, or I have a tendency to kind of be a know-it-all, just to be honest. I've been like that since a kid, and I'm working on it. I don't want to be like that. I actually want to have a beginner's mind, open heart, willingness to not know always. That's how we know more, is to not know more. And so to be grounded means to be in your body, down in your hips, down in your heart. Not up here. So practice, play with it. Use your breath to touch the inside of your body. It just feels good too. It feels really good not to be up in here. This thing is what's causing a lot of problems. Causing a lot of problems, not only maybe in your life, but I bet you know some people that this is causing problems in their families, in the cities, in the country, and in the world. It's this. Okay, so let's get down in the body, have energy, feel grounded. Number 2, listening. And I've kind of already, just segued into that. Being grounded basically means listening. Listening means what? In your business, you can see what people need. you can serve them at a higher level, you'll get more clients. If you're always up here, people are a little resistant to talking to you. You don't really listen. You don't really know what they're saying. You didn't hear them. Have you ever had, I've done this. Have you ever had that conversation with somebody and you're like, oh man, they're the perfect client. They're the perfect, or even a job. You're applying for a job. You're like, this is the perfect job for me. And you go in there and you like, da, 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 da. And you go out and you didn't get the job. You go out and you didn't get the client. And you look back, I've done it. I'll speak to me. Have you done this? I've looked back and I thought, man, why didn't I shut up? Why did I talk? They didn't need to hear what I had to say right then and there. I can share later. It was my job to listen, not share what I know, what I could do for them, what I could, no, that's not what it's about. So more and more and more, I'm becoming a better listener, just being grounded. And I have the opportunity to practice in my business and with my accountability partner every morning and with my friends and, all sorts of people. And so, getting in my body, I'll feel the energy like, oh, I'm excited to say something. It's okay. It's okay. It's not rude. I don't know. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just that I get excited I'm excited about life. Period. I'm excited about the things that come through me. But it's my job, I feel like, and I think it's your job if you want to generate more income. And even in your career, if you want to rise high, you'll often see the people that rise high are the ones who can kind of oftentimes step back, listen, assess, see what's going on, and then step forward. If you're always just at it, in it, heady, usually it's hard to make it as far as you want to go. Okay? Yeah. So, okay, energy, number one. Number two, listen so you can be better in your sales, better in your communication. Here's the big one. I'm going to take a little sip of my Starbucks. Self-worth, value. When you value your body, when you start to build a relationship with your body, when you start to think, oh, I could live here too. When you start to live from here, you start to take care of it a little better. When you're here all the time, you don't really take as much care of this maybe. Maybe not, but many people. How about you or you or you or you or somebody you know? I bet you at least somebody you know in your family. They're always up here and their body's like going to waste. Right? They don't care. They don't need to take care of it. They're smart. They've been told to get straight A's, you'll be fine, as they're withering away from the neck down. Yeah? Sorry, I don't mean to be so, no, I'm not sorry. It's true. It's America right now. America's killing itself. Okay, because I believe truly they're not valuing their body, their temple. This is what we live in. We live in this, in the earth, in the universe, with each other, and we got to value this. Even if you're spiritual and you're all sitting on a meditation cushion, getting all, unhealthy. It's not doing anything for anybody around here. It might be doing something for you, and maybe it's doing something for the vibration. Yeah, I get it. But if we're not valuing our bodies, if you're a business owner and you're making such a big impact in the world, but you're not valuing your body, that's what you live in. You're not valuing yourself. You're really not feeling worthy. That's my opinion. My belief. You feel more worthy, you take care of your things. You feel more worthy, you take care of your home, your car, your room, your refrigerator, you clean it when you feel like it's more valuable. You take care of your things. You take care of your things if you have a clean home but you don't have a clean body. So there might be a reason why you're not making more income. I believe that it's a reflection of how you're taking care of yourself. The better you take care of your body, the better, the more income you'll make, the more revenue your business will generate. How do you take care of your body, right? The first thing is become aware, reveal, just reveal it, just call it out, just put it on your path. Just be like for me, an area that I can work on, can honor my body more is sugar. I get hungry And if I don't have food in the house, I'll eat something sugary, maybe. If I have sugary stuff in the house, even if it's just fruit versus like, I don't need fruit like all the time. I can eat vegetables and grains and beans and all that kind of stuff that I eat too. But so sugar is my like kind of my craving, my addiction, my go-to. And I would say when I eat too much sugar, I don't feel good. I don't. I'll get a sore throat, right? My belly won't feel so good. My joints will be a little achy and crickety. And that's not really valuing this temple, this body, this. In the end of the day, actually, what this is mostly not human. So I got to take care of my little critters. So get in your body, because people take care of your body. Okay. Get in your body, take care of your body. Here's why it's going to help you generate more income. Other humans sense sickness or wellness, just like animals or dogs. They'll attack. They don't mean to, but they will. Someone who's healthy, nobody really wants to bug them. They actually want to be around them. They're like, wow, what are you doing? I get this all the time. I'm just going to be real. That I feel it up and down. If I'm sugary, I'm kind of dull. Nobody really comes up to me and says anything. When I'm not dull, when I'm like eating really well in my practices, taking care of my mind, but when I say taking care of my mind, I mean not being in it all the time, letting it rest, being in my body, good sleep, all of that kind of stuff. Those are the times when people come up to me, like, what are you doing? Let's chat. Let's have coffee. I get more clients when I take care of myself. I get to work with more people. I build community. I feel like my friends want to be around me more. I say more positive things, and it's like inspiring. And so it's when you take care of yourself, you're going to feel good. 3 things. You're going to feel good because you're going to have more energy. You're going to have the energy in the parts of your being that are more relatable to others, so you can generate more income by being a better communicator, being second, a better listener. I believe that listening comes from your body. Deep listening comes from your body, your heart, your gut. Intellectual listening, right? Processing listening comes from your head. But when you're having a conversation with somebody about an offer that you're going to make in your business to them, hey, I think you'd be a really good fit for this. And then you're in your head like worried about what they're going to say. It's not going to work. Get in your body. Listen, deeply listen to them, see them in a whole new way. Be committed to what they have to say, to being open to what they have to say. That's what the body can do for you. And then the third, so the first is energy, the second is listening, the third is self-worth. Boom! I believe getting in your body ups your self-worth. And here's the deal. Let me know what you think, okay? This is what I believe. This is what I'm seeing over and over and over. The more that I'm teaching people how to get into their body, how to open their body, how to lift it up, expand it, be ever expanding. Of course, we must sleep and go in. But when we're awake, be ever expanding, open and willing, dynamic in your body, their value increases. They see more opportunities. Their heart is open to possibilities that they weren't open to before. They feel more grounded so that they can listen to the people around them and see what do they need and how can I serve? How can I be very high service because I'm here listening? So this has been my experience. Please let me know if you're playing at home with your body, getting out of your head, getting into your body, and exercise the how. Get just simple. Use your breath. Touch something on the inside of your body. Touch your ribs. Touch your belly. Touch your arm. Touch the back of your ribs. The dark heart. The back heart. Do it when you're sitting across from somebody, when you're having a challenging conversation, even when it's around maybe generating more income. Get in your body, practice, and see what happens. And share. Let me know. I want to see how it's working for you. If there's anything that you're feeling that's shifting. I have a lot of people who say like, something's different. I don't know what it is yet. And then there'll be a point where they're like, I feel so much powerful. I feel so much open. I feel so much more loving. I feel so much more confident, courageous to move forward and towards actually what I want to do, not like stuck in like, what am I going to do? Confusion place. It's like, boom, dynamism, superheroes. Seriously. I'm just being real. This is what I'm seeing over and over and over. And I love this stuff. So use your body. And if you want help, reach out to me. Because here's what I'm seeing with all my clients. I have two kinds of clients. One, people who have businesses that they are very, very smart, intellectually sharp as cookies, we say. I don't know if cookies are sharp. They're kind of round. But whatever. I like round cookies and sharp cookies. See, sugar thing, working on it. In a few weeks. So Elle said, fabulous. Oh, thank you for sharing, Elle. She said she shared. You take care too. In a few weeks since we've been sharing, I feel amazing shift. Yeah, Elle's doing the bowspring. Elle's using the body piece in her business, using the body piece when she's driving, integrating the body piece with even her pressure-free method. She helps people with stress. Like, let's say she helps people prevent it. That's what's cool about her work. It's not, here you have stress, what to do about it. Is like, before the stress comes and it gets you, you're going to tell it otherwise. You're going to say, no more. And she has these like amazing tools. So I've been using them over and over and over, and it's really helping me. I mean, I feel more ease in my day. I'm not as like worried about what's going to happen, and I'm not as thinking I should have done this or should have done that, because I have these little tools, because I'm catching myself and I'm like, wee, Ferris wheel. So that's a little peekaboo. I won't tell you too much more. Thank you, Elle. You're such a beautiful soul. Okay. Yeah, if you want to, I kind of lost track of what I was saying, but basically, if you want to increase your energy, if you want to be a better listener, if you want to, increase your self-worth, consider this. Your body is an opportunity to bring you to that place. Okay. And if you want support, I know what I was saying. I'm basically helping entrepreneurs get in their bodies, figure out how to increase their self-worth. And what they're doing is they're selling higher value, higher ticket offers. That's beautiful. And their clients are getting more results. And then on the yoga side, I'm helping yoga teachers figure out how to build businesses. So it's like the business and the body goes together. It's all one. I believe it's all one. The more you value this, the more your business will grow. The more you value your business, the better your body will, the healthier your body will be, the more your body will grow from an expansive standpoint, I believe. So I love y'all. If you're interested in any of this body business, let me know. Reach out. Send me a little message. I could talk about this for hours and hours and hours. It's like a playground for me. Super, super duper fun. I love you guys. Have a really wonderful day. It's the end, coming up on the end of August. For many of you, school's back in session. So I want to send love to all your children, all of the new feeling that you may have, and all of the old feelings that are kind of gone away with the eclipse, with school starting, entering the fall. The weather's kind of shifting. I can see outside some of the trees, the leaves on the trees are a little bit yellowing. So it to me this morning, I had that kind of sense of like a shift of, going from summer towards fall. And I love fall. I'm from Ohio, and the falls there were really fun, and the air starts to get crisp and it's cool. So here in Denver, I feel it's a little bit like that too in the mornings. It's a little bit cooler and just feels really nice. So sending you blessings. Love y'all. Sending lots of love too. Namaste.